Hey everybody, Graham here. So Nick Rikeita has lost his YouTube channel. It was mass flagged over a remark he made that could be construed to be threatening if you really push. And the mass flagging was perpetrated by the same crew of trans activists who tried to get kiwi farms taken down. And by the way, just in case you didn't know, they failed at that. The farms is up. I mean, it was down for a while, but it's up, and it goes down intermittently due to DDoS attacks and stuff like that, but it's much more reliable than it was even just 2 or 3 weeks ago. So they did fail at that, but they did succeed in getting Rikeita's channel yeeted. Boozy's been trying to take credit, but Boozy had nothing to do with this, or if he did, it was really minor, because this has been going on since, I think, well before Boozy knew who Rikeita was. So anyway, the upshot of this is that a lot of people, including me, are backing our stuff up over at Rumble. I've created a Rumble account. I'm going to start putting out my videos on Rumble as well as YouTube, and over the next couple weeks I'm gonna try to move most of my old stuff over there. I probably won't move a few of the really early videos just because they're crap, but I am gonna move a lot of my stuff over there. It's a good platform. It's small still, but since this happened, I think a lot of people are heading over there just because they're a little bit less uptight than YouTube. And the thing about YouTube is you just never know. YouTube can and will yeet your channel for any reason, and they won't tell you what that reason is. And I've seen this happen to people over and over again. I don't think anything's going to happen to my channel just because where I do touch on controversial subjects, I try to keep things calm and unheated. I try not to use any kind of potentially triggering language or stuff like that. When I touch on controversial issues, I try to do it very objectively and in a way that tries not to offend anyone. Mostly because I don't want to get my channel yeeted before it's even monetizable. Like, I don't know if I'll ever monetize the channel or not, but I'd like to have the option just in case. But yeah, I am gonna make a Rumble channel and simulcast, as it were. The Rikeita thing is unexpected, but at the same time not, if you know what I mean. This is not unusual behavior for YouTube. They will usually cave to a mob if the mob is noisy and persistent enough, and these activist people are definitely noisy and persistent enough. They've been pushing this from God knows how long, longer than I've been paying attention to it. So I really hope that Rikeita, being a lawyer and being a fairly large presence on YouTube, I hope that he gets the ear of someone at YouTube and manages to get it reversed, but I certainly wouldn't bet the house on that. So I would encourage people to go to Rumble. I mean, you don't have to be at Rumble all the time, but it helps, and they do seem to have some sort of a partnership with locals. So get to, like, for example, with Nick, you can get to his Rumble page off of his locals page and vice versa. So it's a fairly decent platform, at least as far as I can tell. And so far, they seem to be less censorious than YouTube. So I'm going to have mine as a backup. I still sort of consider YouTube my main platform because it's just where the most people are, but the Rumble account is necessary, and it's going to be a backup, and if anything should ever happen, it's going to be where things are. And it seems like a good number of people are doing that. The other thing people are talking about today is Elon. I covered that yesterday, but I'm sort of waiting to see if the deal's going to go through today or tomorrow, and if he really is going to take over tomorrow. That was reported. I don't know if it's actually true, but what I noticed was that there were a lot of people and a lot of corporate journalists who were melting down over this, because whenever they lose control of the narrative, it's an existential threat to democracy. So that's how they're acting. I'm just waiting to see if people are going to get unbanned and unshadow banned, and if people's tweets are going to be disseminated in a proper way. I have from the beginning never wanted Twitter curating what I see. What I want is the tweets from the people that I follow in chronological order, but I'm not going to get that. So maybe Elon will devise some way of making it so that the accessibility of videos is more evenly spread. So that's really it for today. Just wanted to kind of give you a heads up on the Rumble thing. And I've actually found Rumble a fairly interesting place. So it's worth checking out. Even if you're not looking to make an account over there, you might just want to take a look at it just to, see what's up. Because it's a different platform and, it can be fun checking that stuff out sometimes. But I'm going to leave it there. I will talk to you all in the next one. I will see you soon. Graham out. Bye-bye.